I mentioned earlier, and I did so yesterday, that senior citizens, we have 4 million in Florida on Medicare, but there are almost 2 million people in Florida that now get their health care through the ACA. And on Medicare, Part D, the drugs, what we have tried to do is close the amount of money that seniors have to pull out of their own pocket, otherwise known as the donut hole. You want to comment, Congressman, about whether or not seniors should have retained that federal ability to purchase their drugs?
Well, in view of the fact that 2 of those senior citizens in your state are my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, I need to tread very carefully here. The concern that I have about one of the concerns that I have about drugs for being available for seniors is the accessibility of the drugs that they need and desire. So we need to make certain that formularies aren't limited, that we aren't decreasing the access and availability of medications that seniors have available to them for the care that they receive.
And so the part of the ACA that closed that donut hole for senior citizens, you would support that part?
As I say, I think it's imperative that we provide the greatest amount of opportunity for individual seniors to be able to gain access to the drugs that they need. So oftentimes in these discussions, we think that whatever we're doing right now is the only solution that's possible. And I just, again, I'm humble enough to believe that there are better ideas out there. And if we find a better idea that actually provides greater coverage at a lower cost, more efficiently, and more responsive to patients, then we ought to be able to admit to ourselves that we would embrace that if it were to come along.
Congressman, as their senator and as their protector of senior citizens in Florida, I can't get away with an answer like that. I've got to tell them that I am going to support your right to get drugs under Medicare Part D just like you're getting it now and not take it away from you.
And I understand that, and I would respectfully suggest that if we used as a society the line, we're going to maintain the kind of quality coverage that we have right now unless we're able to improve it, and then we just might be able to do that for you.
And if I gave them that answer, I'd get run out of the room with a group of senior citizens. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.